Welcome to Feed Dump, where this week, for no reason, we are famous assassines. Yes, I am Archduke Franz Ferdinand. First World War, kind of a thing. Joining me this week, Abraham Lincoln.
Fourscore, and I don't know any of the rest of that.
And Jaden L9 of Mars.
Killed in 2293 at 57 years of age, Jaden's death kinda touched off the Mars Colonial Wars. You don't know who this man is, but trust me, the results are awful.
I believe all of that. Hey, guess what? I'm here, you're here, you two are here. Let's play a guessing game.
Kate and Beach have to figure out what Graham is talking about.
As is the case more often than I'm comfortable with, a woman from Grand Rapids, Michigan is being sentenced to 3 to 7 years for opening fire at the staff of a McDonald's. Why?
I lost my boy in your ball pit, and he came out covered in pee. Mostly his, but not entirely. And you're not gonna give him a Happy Meal?
Bitch, I said give me my fucking nuggets. Bitch, I want extra sweet and sour sauce. I don't want no 10-piece, I want a 20-piece.
Didn't you used to sell pizza?
I was told the McRib was back.
What do you mean you haven't sold the McDLT in 15 years?
What's a DLT?
It was like hot on one side and cold on the other. It had like special packaging so the lettuce would stay cool and you could go home and smush it together.
The McDLT! I'm talking quarter pound of beef on the hot side.
And the hot stays hot.
The new McDLT.
I just found out Grimace is a taste bud, and that is fucked up.
I am on a very restricted diet, and I can only eat so much food, and you have served me too much. Now untersize this shit.
It was nothing so fantastic, I'm afraid. Simply, she went up to the drive-thru and they forgot to put bacon on her burger.
Ma'am, I am sorry, but the Filet-O-Fish doesn't usually come with bacon.
Now, I may have misrepresented this woman. It wasn't just that there was no bacon on her burger and she started shooting. There was no bacon on her burger. She complained. She was offered a free meal. They forgot the bacon a second time. Then she started shooting.
Perfectly understandable, totally reasonable. We've all been there. We've all had those days and randomly shot up an employee at McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that in Michigan this is enshrined in state law. Graham, I don't even know why you brought this into Feed Dump in the first place.
Not everyone visits Denmark for the natural beauty or the tourism or whatever people normally go to Denmark for. Apparently, people go to Denmark for other reasons, in that Denmark has just passed legislation outlawing bestiality to cut down on animal sex tourism.
And after I had my honeymoon plans made.
I have to cancel some tickets to a place I was going. Not at all Denmark.
Forgive my choice of words, but this new legislation piggybacks on previous legislation that banned sex that harmed animals because apparently that was difficult to prove.
This has nothing to do with people having sex with animals. This has everything to do with people having sex with animals legally. That's how this is a thing. People are still having sex with animals, don't you mistake it.
In fact, a 2011 Justice Ministry report surveyed veterinarians and found that 17% of them suspected that an animal they had treated had had sex with a human. A new mobile app from China, the name of which translates roughly to Didi Hit People, is basically like Uber for punching motherfuckers. You go on the app and you say, I want to hire someone to hit this dude, and you pay them an amount between 30 and 80 bucks, and then the guy, usually an ex-gym teacher or just someone who likes punching, will show up and hit them. We literally did this as a sketch once.
I'm a little incensed about the copyright infringement going on here. We had that idea first. We need to find someone to defend our trademark and kick the shit out of them. Oh, wait a second.
This app really could have solved that McDonald's lady's bacon problem. She could have just sorted it out right there.
So if this is Uber for assault, then during like big sporting events, will there be surge pricing? Can you like pit people at each other in a stadium or something?
Can you hire two people from the same app to fight for your amusement?
I understand this app now, and I love it.
Does this mean that someone else will make an app where you can find out who paid to get you punched and you can retaliate for more money? Because that'll really get the economy going.
The best part about the hiring two dudes to fight each other plan, you only have to pay the winner.
As it was in the before times.
You know, we keep hearing all these things about how the sharing economy is supposed to be good for us and spur new jobs and get people involved in the market, but I'm not really comfortable with a new reality where I can just get randomly punched in the back of the head by a dude who needs $30 for meth. I'm going back to my own timeline.
$30 for meth? That guy is seriously overpaying.
How much is a meth?
Well, after this episode, I want some bacon and
And to pay a guy to fuck it out of a pig?
no. Until next time, though, remember, there may be better sources for news, but they don't have this hat, which came all the way from Finland, from a fan whose name I will not mispronounce and instead refer to as Double H. And if he doesn't like it, he can deal with it. That's what the toque does. It's a trick toque. It says deal with it on it also, in case this was unclear.
Grimace is a taste bud?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's his origin story.
I thought he was a milkshake.
What?
Well, there was nothing else of the McDonald line characters that represented the milkshake, so I had to assume he was the only one left. He was a milkshake.
What kind of milkshake?
Grape?
Grape. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm dead serious!
that should be the stinger.